Welcome back to another video. I'm Chris. Jasmine's behind the camera today.
Hi.
And I'm excited to share these protein-packed recipes with you. I am currently training for a marathon, and getting protein is definitely something that I do on a regular basis, but I've been a little more cognizant of it recently to help with muscle recovery and just to aid in my training in general. So I'm really excited to share these recipes, and all the recipes today are gonna have a little bit of a kick because Texas Pete is sponsoring today's video. They have a delicious hot sauce, and we're gonna include them in every single meal today. So it's gonna be delicious. Let's get into it. For breakfast today, we are making some avocado toast, but not just any avocado toast. We are gonna be adding some tofu to pack in a little more protein and make it a little heartier. It'll also stretch your avocados a little longer. I know they're a little bit expensive right now. Tofu's a little expensive also. However, combining the two will definitely stretch it a little bit longer and give you some more protein and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So to start, in a medium-sized bowl, we're gonna add in a whole avocado along with a half a block of tofu. We're using firm tofu here. We find that it has the best consistency when everything's actually mixed together. Next, we're gonna add in some garlic powder, minced onion, nutritional yeast, and then some salt and pepper. Using a fork, we'll mash that up until everything is fully combined. And then on some toast, we'll generously add the avocado tofu mixture. And then I'm gonna generously add a whole bunch of Texas Pete hot sauce. It has a great bold flavor and the perfect punch of spice. Cheers. That is so good. I went on a long run this morning. Having this is just what I needed. The beauty is you can kind of season your avocado tofu mixture as you please. If you have preferential seasonings or spices that you gravitate towards, you can add those in, customize it however you'd like. The addition of the Texas Pete is really, really nice because the spice is subtle. If you want the spicier ones, they do have that, but it's more about the flavor. So I definitely recommend adding that. And then again, if you want it spicier, go for the hotter version, but this is perfect for me, especially with how much I added. For lunch today, we're making a simple quinoa and bean salad. It's super hearty and it has a sweet and spicy dressing, so it'll have a nice tang and a beautiful flavor. Let's get into it. All right, to start, I have the quinoa cooking behind me. All the instructions to do that will be in the blog post, but we're also gonna make our dressing as that cooks. So for that, I found it easiest to use a jar. And to that, I'm just gonna add some olive oil, some red wine vinegar, our Texas Pete hot sauce, some agave for a little bit of sweetness, some minced garlic, salt, and then some lime juice. We'll just shake that all up and we'll wait for the quinoa to finish cooking. Now that our quinoa is cooked, we're gonna add it to a large bowl along with some kidney beans, fire roasted corn, some vegan feta. This is optional, but definitely recommended. Roasted red peppers, red onions, some cilantro, and then we're gonna mix in the dressing that we made. Just give it a good stir to combine everything and it's ready to serve. This is also great for meal prep. It makes a pretty large batch, so I will definitely be eating this throughout the week. That is really good. I'm not a huge fan of cilantro, but Jasmine is. And I can tolerate it. If you love it, keep it in. If not, you can switch it out with parsley. Options are endless. Also, if you like a little more heat, you can add some Texas Pete, a little extra.
A little quinoa on your lip. There you go.
This isn't super spicy as is with just the dressing, so if you want to take it up a notch, feel free to drizzle over some. I forgot to mention, Texas Pete has a store locator. If you want to pick up some other hot sauce, we'll link their website with the store locator down below. You can also get it online, but definitely recommend this. Definitely recommend you make this quinoa salad. It's a great whole food, hearty option for lunch. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but if you want to avoid having like a sandwich or something like that, this is a great option. For dinner tonight, we're making a protein-packed pasta with a creamy red pepper and tomato sauce. It's super simple to make, and with the Texas Pete, it's gonna add the perfect kick of flavor. So to start, we have our oven preheated to 400 degrees, and in a baking dish, we're gonna add some tomatoes, some bell peppers, onion, garlic, and then we're gonna drizzle over some olive oil, add some Italian seasoning, sugar, some red pepper flakes, and a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll mix that all together and then we'll just toss that in the oven to roast. Now that our veggies are finished roasting and are out of the oven, we're gonna transfer them to a blender. Before blending, we'll add some silken tofu to get that creaminess and that punch of protein. We'll also add our Texas Pete hot sauce, some tomato paste, flaxseed, and then we'll just blend that on high until everything's nice and pureed. We'll then add in some fresh basil and just pulse that in. And then we'll just pour it over our favorite pasta, whatever you'd like. Doesn't matter. This will also make a lot, so you can use as much or as little as you'd like, depending on how saucy you like your pasta. I tend to like my pasta a little bit saucier, but that's totally up to you. Dinner is served. This is so good, I already tried it. I'll eat it again, but it's got a ton of flavor. The roasted red pepper and the Texas Pete combined really creates like a unique pasta sauce. It's not like a typical marinara or tomato sauce. It's got a whole bunch of flavor, and you've got to try it. If you want an extra bit of protein, I recommend either using protein pasta noodles or adding some sort of meatless ground. Like if you wanted to add an additional protein element, that would be how I do it. Like make like a meat sauce or add the protein pasta. But in terms of just a simple sauce, this is definitely a way to add in some extra protein and have some delicious flavor as well. And that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Jasmine is still behind the camera.
Hi.
But all of the recipes and all the information will be linked down below. Definitely check out Texas Pete if you're looking for a delicious hot sauce. Highly recommend them. And if you are looking for protein-packed recipes, I hope this helps. Let me know what your favorite recipe of the day was. And if you aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so. We post videos every single week, and we'd love to have you here more often. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Peace.